insights, picks, results. This is Wizard Sports Picks. Beyond the Lines.
What's going on, everyone? How are you? And welcome into another edition of Beyond the Lines, presented by Wizard Sports Picks. My name is Lock Wagers, and I have 3 free plays across 3 sports for you. But before we get into that, I would like to ask if you could please like this video and subscribe to the Wizard Sports Picks YouTube channel. And when you've done that, do yourself a favor, head on over to wizardsportspicks.com, where you can see plays presented by all of the great cappers over there. We have been winning a lot here recently. That's not bragging, that's just facts. And we have all been collaborating on this upcoming NFL season. We're all getting ready for that. We know everyone is excited about that as well as we are. We can't wait for the NFL to kick off. We got some football going on right now, but we're ready for some football, if you get what I'm saying. So hang with us, join in with us, and let's all get ready for the NFL football season. So as I mentioned to you before, I do have 3 free plays for you. I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm going to get into our first play where we're heading over to the MLB on Friday night. That's right. The MLB is back Thursday with 1 game. We're focused on the full slate on Friday. And we're going to head over to the matchup where the Pittsburgh Pirates visit the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland has a very reliable right-hander over there in Gavin Williams, who's currently sporting a 10-4 record with a 3.81 ERA, also looking at a 1.15 whip. And to counterattack that, Pittsburgh is rolling out Jared Jones. He does have a 4.37 ERA, but he is way more less consistent than Gavin is. The Guardians, when I was looking into this, I noticed that they have won 3 of the last games, all 3 of the last games that Gavin Williams had started. The Cleveland bullpen should be rested a lot. They should be ready to go. They do sport the 4th best ERA among bullpens in the American League. The Pirates are still without their probably best player in Oniel Cruz. But I'm looking to back the Cleveland Guardians here. Right now, I see that line listed at a -120. I do think between Gavin Williams and this bullpen, as well as the Guardians currently sitting tied for the lead in the AL Central Division, they're going to look to keep it rolling and keep it going. So I like the Guardians on the money line. Give me the Guardians at the -120. That was our MLB play. Now we're going to move on over to the hardwood on Friday night. We're going to look at a game that if you just happen to see the matchup, you'd be like, boy, this is a 1-800 gambler game. But no, sir. This is going to be a game where we're looking to exploit this one. In my opinion, this is going to be a fascinating matchup. We've got the LA Sparks versus the Chicago Sky. Chicago is already navigating some major backcourt issues. Skylar Diggins is quote unquote on an injury since Vandersloot has made it back. And to go along with that, arguably their best player, Carmela Cardoso, she's out this game with a knee injury. Now, on the flip side of that, I do know that the Sparks are dealing with the absence of Kelsey Plum, but Cameron Brink did come back to the court on Wednesday night, I believe it was. Yeah, Wednesday night. And that gives them hell or better rim protection and an inside presence. Another matchup that I really, really like here is without Cardoso being in there to clog up that paint for the Sky. An individual matchup, in my opinion, heavily favors Onyeka Ogwumike for the Sparks. Ogwumike is coming. She's had a monster 23 point, 12 rebound, double-double the other night. And this Sparks offense recently, they like to put points on the board. They like to play fast, and they like to put points on the board. And they have players beside Agumake who can contribute to that. Let's not forget Ray Burrell put up 24 on Wednesday night as well. So, in my opinion, the only thing, the only firepower, if you even want to call it that Chicago has to offer would be Azurá Stevens in this matchup. I do expect her to fight hard, but the Sky simply, they don't have any bench depth. They're going to be lacking on length on the inside, and I think it's just going to be too much to withstand LA's interior physicality. So I'm going to take the Sparks. Right now, they're listed as a dog at plus 105. I'm going to back the Sparks on the money line. I think they get the win tomorrow in Chicago. Now, we wouldn't be doing justice if we couldn't get out of here without a play on one of the biggest sporting events in the world coming up this weekend. So, yep, that's right. We got the World Cup final on Sunday between Spain and Argentina. We haven't forgot about that third place game on Saturday between France and England. But I'm personally, I may bet that personally. I didn't want to give it out here on this YouTube episode because, but just know I expect a lot of goals. I need to find out the lineups. I need to see who's in, who's out. I do expect a lot of goals in that one. One thing that gave it away for me this whole tournament, we've been seeing totals of 2.5, and on Saturday we up to 3.5. So that tells me we're going to get some goals. But never mind that. That's on Saturday. We're on Sunday again in the championship game between Spain and Argentina. One thing I do want to say, man, about this Spanish team, Luis de la Fuentes, I believe that's how you pronounce the coach's name for Spain. He's got this Spain team. This Spain team is the most complete team in this tournament. These boys are on what I call a phenomenal 37-match unbeaten streak. We see what they did against that offensive juggernaut of France in their last game. But how is Spain here? How did they get here? How did they win? Go 37 matches without losing? In my opinion, it's simple. This team is beat on a suffocating defense, as well as Spain just controls the ball. Like, they just don't control the ball. Like, they are a fast tempo controlling the ball. Now, this Argentina team, I do expect them to be extremely resilient. And I don't know what kind of Harry Potter or Lord of the Rings witchcraft these boys got going on in Argentina to be able to come back from these deficits. We see what they did against Egypt. We see what they did the other day against England. They fight their way back. They get wins, and they're just resilient. I don't expect that to be any different against Spain, to be honest with you. But the fact that Argentina has had to rely on this late game, emotional, I wouldn't call it panic, but these rescue acts, if you would, just to survive. To me, they've done this against way worse defenses than they're going to see here in Spain. Let's not forget that Spain has only given up one goal in this tournament. That was to Belgium in 7 games. So I don't expect that to be any different. That Spain's defense tells me all that I need to know, even against a player like Leo Messi and this Argentina defense. But I do think the witchcraft runs out tomorrow. I do like Spain in the 90-minute money line. That is currently available. Be sure to check around. I see it at a plus 130. In my opinion, I know I'm harping on it, but Spain just possesses this tournament's they are an impenetrable defense. I mentioned they've only given up one goal. That was to Belgium. So that's going to make it incredibly difficult if Argentina has to come on a comeback. If Spain gets a goal, go up 1-0, and Argentina has to fight back, this ain't Egypt. This ain't England. This is Spain. I don't expect Argentina to pull out the magic wand, if you would, and get this comeback. So my player is going to be on Spain on the money line in that game. So there we have it, folks. Those are the 3 plays for you. I just want to recap. We're starting off in the MLB, where I'm going to take the Guardians minus 120 on the money line against the Pirates. Then we're moving over to the hardwood, and I'm going to take the underdog in the LA Sparks on the money line at plus 105 against the Chicago Sky. And then the big game on Sunday, I'm back in Spain on the money line against Argentina. So thank you once again for watching this episode. Just a reminder, please do like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Best of luck with all the plays that you guys have going on. Until next time, and always remember, let's get this cash.